Point this year, Brianna Jones filling in nicely for Jonquil Jones, who has been out all season, opted not to play. And for the Aces, the already
experience is what Bill Lambier is hoping pays off, in addition to that speed that Holly noted in the
89 points per game. During the regular season, put up only 62 in game one. Angel McCautry coming out.
Patience on the offensive end for Vegas. I thought they took some early shots, maybe forced some offense. Look for them to work deeper into the clock. Like force someone else to bring the ball up the floor or make you catch the pass a little bit further out. Using their physicality on the inside. There's on their personnel.
Kayla McBride, one of the players you referenced who needs to get going, has that one clang off the backboard. Breon January gets the friendly. Kurt Miller, the head coach, said it's just that time of year where people have to play through pain, and that's why they
need to get the defense to move and collapse and open up opportunities for scoring.
Early block for Asia Wilson.
See, just that small gesture, Breon January was denying Kayla McBride, forcing a different entry than what Vegas would have wanted.
Carolyn Swords missed the first time, but not off in that respect, and was asked if she wanted to come back and play, and she's doing just that. January sets it up, including game one in this series. Asia dribbling, pounded by Alyssa Thomas.
I mean, this is going to be the matchup to watch all night. Asia Wilson against Alyssa Thomas, and she just wills her way, uses her own physicality there, does Asia Wilson, and the rise and fire with that left hand, money.
Bonner did not have a good game on Sunday, was 2 of 12 from the floor, and they still were able to blow out Las Vegas basketball game. Connecticut came to win a basketball game, and he thought that was the difference. Starters, all of them have scored.
You see how the defense is sagging off into the lane, trying to crowd Asia Wilson, and Alyssa Thomas is in a lot of pain.
Oh man, and she's holding one of her shoulders. She is playing with partially torn labrums in both of her shoulders, on her right shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't because of any kind of contact. It looked like maybe she went to swing that shoulder, and you don't want to speculate about injuries, but she's just in a lot of pain.
Left the building. It looked like she was in a sling as she left in that back hallway with that right shoulder. They're not telling us whether it's a dislocation at this point, but you do know that she already has a partially torn labrum in that
first 5 minutes of this game.
Well, Alyssa Thomas goes out, so the rookie Beatrice Montpremier is now in the lineup for Connecticut. This is a big force
of Connecticut's points, and right now Thomas, you're having that right shoulder looked at, and Bonner needing to get going.
Erica Hamby. Jackie Young did get going late, but she really didn't get into a rhythm until the fourth quarter, but they need Hamby.
And Hamby remarkably gets...
You have to credit Connecticut's defense for how they really just were physical with Hamby and shut her down.
Unbalanced shot, Jasmine.
The defensive team there.
One of the new additions coming over in the off-season for this team. He was a little late joining them. Connecticut up by 2. McBride with the floater, just wouldn't go in, but Asia Wilson working hard as usual.
Both on the glass with her offense, even though she's had to work really hard for everything.
Robinson up court. Asia, nice catch, waited for her, and free throws. They get to the line often. Bonner scoops it.
On the catch, DeWanna Bonner here keeps that pivot foot down, step through move, right past Hamby.
Asia Wilson gets it blocked by Montpremier, the rookie. Bonner gets it over to Jackie Young.
And Jasmine Thomas, of course, on the perimeter.
Angel, nice look to Hamby. Or to
Montpremier and Jasmine Thomas.
Jackie Young going.
There were just stretches where she did not look like the Asia Wilson, and boy, has she dominated this year and come back with a real vengeance.
Essence Carson tonight, still dealing with that calf injury. She just did not look like herself.
Community spread, and at the end of the day, Seattle had to test twice a day for the last 48 hours. And
is back to good shape.
Meanwhile, this game is tied up at 27 apiece. last year, and that'll do it.
And now DeWanna Bonner playing some minutes at the 4 spot as well, which is a more difficult matchup for Deer. You know, Bill Lambier said it. We got frustrated with our offense and we stopped playing on defense. Big shot January. But yeah, it's just, it looked like they quit. That's really the only way to say it.
Oh boy, Asia, because of her hustle, she's admitted that herself, that she busts her butt basically on every play, and that's why she is in the league. January, halfway through the first quarter, will not play tonight.
Right here, Danielle Robinson goes under the screen. Breon January pulls up. That time, chased by Robinson. But Dearica Hamby never steps up and shows. So what do? She's had that injury to her dislocated finger, but she's a gamer.
For Phoenix the last couple of years and making an impact with Connecticut.
And this is a really, and take some defense with her.
Lindsay Allen comes in to run the point now with Robinson on the bench. That's a monster.
Good pass there by Bonner, but even better defense by Asia Wilson. Look at the verticality that keeps.
January, now with Jackie Young on her. Good ball movement to get it as close.
Well, athletic, moves her feet, and gets a block there on lineups. And I get that you're trying to counter, but they still just have not settled in well. And credit to Connecticut.
Not only with the blocks, the rebounding, the toughness, she is adding that different element for them. And she's also stepping out, has better.
Now with the switch, gets around Swords easily and hits it.
Picks her up. She's not even supposed to be on this Sun team, but a good move by Kurt Miller. And here she is in a key moment, impacting this game offensively and defensively.
Excellent point, Holly. And an interesting note about
the Aces, who had the most prolific bench scoring-wise in the history of the WNBA. Bonner got a good look and buried it.
And again, that's what teams will do oftentimes, is pick on Carolyn Swords, get her in pick and roll situations where maybe she can't recover and help the jump shooter. And if you go under there, Bonner nails it.
That is a good. Robinson starting for Lindsay Allen this evening, and Bonner knew that was going to heat up. Bonner with 13, January with 13.
She has the reputation in the WNBA as a three-point shooter, but she's really a scorer. And right there,
third quarter. Vegas goes on top by 2. No team is led by more than 4. Here comes Bonner.
Oh boy, DeWanna Bonner. Liking that matchup against Angel McCautry.
Montpremier with the steal, 2-on-1. January puts it up and in.
Great help by Beatrice Montpremier.
They have hit all 3 of their long-range shots in this quarter. McCautry lost to Shu, so it's 5-on-4 right now. Bonner, why not?
Hello.
Connecticut had a 1-point halftime lead, but here comes Bonner.
DeWanna Bonner has struggled from long range this season, but she's a streaky three-point shooter. When she gets it going, she can make you pay. Breon January getting it to go as well. Connecticut coming down, really shooting uncontested shots from long range. And how about this bench action? I can't trust this bench. They even got Essence out.
And boy, it's a 9-0 run for Connecticut. This is the largest lead of the game for any team, and who else but Asia Wilson win for Connecticut. Jackie Young gets some space thanks to Carolyn Swords and hits it.
Good patience there.
Vegas hitting all 6 from the line in this quarter to take the 1-point lead. Thomas with the pull-up on Sunday. Connecticut ping-pongs back on top, and now Thomas picks Robinson's pocket.
Jasmine Thomas does a nice job shooting the gap. She's always looking to deny. If you're wondering why Vegas's perimeter has been struggling.
Angel McCautry bringing the ball up. And then a nice look over to Hamby.
Likes to go rim to rim on the bounce, but Breon January and Bonner deny her that, and Bonner recovers to a streaking Dearica.
Both ends of the floor tonight. Jackie Young able to get in and force the turnover.
This is a really big lineup with Bree Jones and Bonner and Plaisance. A lot of length And Bonner uses that link there.
Yep, 2-on-1, but she didn't need anybody.
Vegas. But we mentioned how big the front line is right now for Connecticut, and that helps them on defense where Bonner shoots in this series.
In this game, Connecticut has one more rebound than the Aces tonight. Swords left open, a pretty physical in game one from the beginning so that the officials didn't adjust and start calling fouls. He said we wanted to just go at them from the beginning. Great defense again by Connecticut.
The regular season, she did have that big game against Seattle, but she had some games that were subpar.
January, tough shot.
In with energy. Nice pass. Right here, screened by Sugar Rogers, and when she goes back door, McCautry does. No one home to the basket.
Instead, one of the rare easy looks for Vegas. Carson buries it for the game. He's got 5 personals. In the league, but struggling against Connecticut. Tough pass that found McBride. Robinson with Jones on her. Defensive mismatch. Asia. Of course it's Asia there to clean up.
Defensively, she's picking up Essence Carson and setting the tone on that end for Vegas.
January, boy, she hit the deck hard. The basket at all, just a few seconds last season with Atlanta. Jones left open. Oh my! This new format started in 2016. Hamby, acrobatic shot with the free throw discrepancy. Big time in favor of Vegas. Where was the defense?
Up to Mom Premier. There's Alyssa Thomas.
McBride with here's Mom Premier. Shot clock down to 5 for Bonner. Elevates like Asia. Might have gotten a hand on it, but Brianna Jones is there.
Back screen here for McCautry.
Here's Asia taking it right to Brianna Jones. Yes, and the foul.
Asia Wilson looks off McCautry, blows by Brianna Jones, takes some contact as Mont Premier comes over. The finish on the right side with her.
Asia lost it on the way to the bucket and then finished.
Asia Wilson owns this matchup with Brianna Jones, loses the ball, this time goes left, and you see the emotion.
Much contact on the foul. Wilson misses it. McCautry kept it alive. She's going to get better. Connecticut Sun, valiant effort, especially with no Alyssa Thomas for most of this game, the vast majority of it. And the major concern, Connecticut moving forward,